Good evening, Denham Springs and all points beyond. In case you're just tuning in, you may not have heard, I'm trying to live a little experiment here. I'm going to post my thoughts in the evening before the day so that people can sit back and relax and prepare for tomorrow. They can look at the readings today and prepare for tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. Give me your comments on what you think. If you think this helps, if it's better in the evenings, or if I should keep doing it in the morning. Let me know what you think. What's today? Today is Tuesday, July the 14th. We have Isaiah. We're starting to read from Isaiah for a while, and we'll continue the Matthew. The question for today's readings is, who do you trust? If you're as old as me, you might remember a popular TV show, Who Do You Trust? In our first reading today, the prophet Isaiah admonishes King Ahaz. He says, unless your faith is firm, you will not be firm. The king and the people thought they would be safe and protected by their wealth and their power and their political alliances. They didn't need God. They put their trust in their own abilities and in other men. But real security and protection can only come through faith. Faith in an all-powerful God, a faith that unleashes God's power for us, gives him the reason, gives him the excuse to help us. Ahaz was weak and afraid of his enemies. The heart of the king and the people trembled. So the Lord sends Isaiah to tell them, take care. You remain calm and do not fear. But they refuse. They refuse and put their trust in other men, in other nations. The message is clear. The king must put his trust in God if he is to be saved. Jesus has the same message of faith for the towns of Galilee, where he had been preaching. They failed to believe in him, to trust him, despite the many miracles they had witnessed firsthand. He tells them their sin is greater than the worst of the pagans, because they refused to put their trust in him, despite all that God had done for them. We must be convinced of the essential role of faith in our lives. Looking back on our lives, we see we've made many good intentions. I will do this, or I will avoid that, or I'll quit that, I'll act like this instead. Such good intentions remain just that, intentions, if we merely rely on our own selves to accomplish them. Rather, we must ultimately rely on the strength of the Lord. We must put our trust in him to help us, to give us the strength and courage to do what we need to do, even to change if that's what we need to do. Unfortunately, though, we often give little thought to our relationship with God, our faith relationship with God, which is in fact the most important element in our lives, the most important relationship in our lives is our relationship with God. If we have faith and trust in him, we have all the power we need. We have all we could possibly want. Our ability to fulfill any good intention depends entirely on our faith. The Christian life simply does not exist without faith. Without faith nourishing and strengthening us. Faith in God is what gets us through the most difficult times in our lives. Faith is the very basis for our ability to love. Faith in our parents, faith in our spouse, faith in God is what gives us the grace to love them. Without faith in them, we wouldn't love them. We need to put our faith and trust in God. He is the all-powerful one. He is more powerful than any problem, challenge, difficulty, enemy we might have. God is stronger, and God will win if we put our trust in him. So today, let us ask God to make our faith stronger. It is truly his gift which we must accept. If we want to have miracles in our lives, we must have faith in a miracle worker. True, how true, how true. Let's put our faith in our miracle worker, our God. Till tomorrow, I hope this helps. Let me know. Put in comments what you think about an evening. Does this help more people? Anyway, till next time, we'll stay safe and God bless.